Hey, what's poppin', fellas? It's your boy here, and we back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have a trailer for the next Emblem Hero. We're taking a look at this on X, so let's go ahead and run this bad boy and see what's up. Now, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Sigurd? Is it going to be Celica? I think those are the two that people are expecting. It could also just be anybody. And it's going to be Ike. Okay, so we got Ike incoming here. Emblem of Radiance. Ooh, that is... I'm not sure how I feel about this artwork. Huh. Okuma Yugo, huh? They couldn't get Kita Senri for Ike? Okay, but, well... Man, what a Bigfoot here. Look at the, what is he got? Like a size 20 shoe? Dude needs to be in the NBA. Alright, so Sword Infantry. He's not an axe. Now, one of the things people were saying was that it was going to be a green hero. Actually, turns out it's going to be a red hero. So, I don't think people predicted Sword Ike. We were probably thinking Irvine again. Now, the sad state of Ike in Fire Emblem Heroes is that all of his units at the moment suck. So, it would be really nice to get a good Ike here. He's got 41 health, 63 attack, 18 speed, 45 defense, 42 res. That is not common. I think they got the memo, right? They kind of figured it out with Ike. Like, we can't just give him no res and just try to dump it in speed. Nah, we got to give this man actual res. That is not how he worked at all in the Tellius games. He had no res whatsoever, but, I mean, here we are. Kanto Control is nice. I don't know what that B skill is, but we're about to find out. All right, Ike, let's see. Show us something, Ike. All right, Emblem Ragnall, 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger, built-in distant counter. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack up X to unit and inflicts attack -X on the foe. X is 25% of the foe's attack at the start of combat, -2. And the max is 16, and the minimum is 6. Okay, possibly 16 attack and then 16 minus attack on the foe. That's quite a lot there. Neutralizes penalty... Oh, that's baller. Neutralizes penalties on units. Neutralizes effects that prevent units' counterattacks. He's got Null C built in. Oh, dude, this is the middle finger to Leon, then. Null C built in? Yeah, Leon is done. And neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on units. So he nullifies guard, too. Yeah, giving him Null C was a really good idea there. So, null penalties, Null C, distant counter, -1, 16-point stat swing on attack. Looking pretty good so far. Okay, then we have Great Ether, 4-hit special. When special triggers, boost damage by percentage of unit's attack equal to the number of times foe has attacked during this turn times, or this combat, times 10 plus 40. Huh. Boost damage by percentage of units attack. So it's like a blade session effect. The more units that they've acted with, the higher this number is going to be. Okay, let's say they've moved like 2 units, just for argument's sake. So 2 times 20 would be 20 plus 40, which is 60. So he gets 60% of his attack as bonus damage, which could scale a lot higher depending on how many units they've moved. Okay. If unit initiates combat, foe can counterattack before unit's first attack. Alright, he's still got that auto desperation on, or auto vantage for the foe thing. And then if the foe can perform a follow-up attack, foe can make that follow-up attack before unit's next attack in combat. Bruh. They're gonna have to give him a lot to save him from that then. Okay, reduces damage from attacks by percentage equal to 40 minus current special cooldown value times 10 during combat. But if unit receives consecutive attacks, reduces damage from foe's second attack onward by 70%, minus the current special cooldown count value times 10. I believe that's still pierceable DR, which is not good. I mean, if this was non-pierceable, that'd be something, but... Okay, let's keep going here. If this special is triggered during combat, deals 5 damage to foes in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, huh? Inflicts special cooldown count plus... Ooh. Really? Pulse Smoke. As well on those foes. And then recovers X HP to unit after combat. X is the number of foes in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 5 plus 10 with a max of 50%. Or wait, what? All right, columns centered on unit times 5 plus 10. Max is 50% of HP. Yes, so, okay. Huh. He's getting a lot of DR, right? But, like, I'm not sure about this. He needs... It had to be non-pierceable for this to work. Actually, is it non-pierceable? It's on his special, right? Like, this is a non... This is a special. This is, like, great... Or godlike reflexes, I think. Maybe it is non-pierceable. We'll have to wait and, like, test them out and find out. All right, then he's got Def Res Finish. Lagu's friend. Okay, so the opposite of Roy, right? Roy hates beasts, he hates dragons, but Ike loves them. Okay. Lagu's friend 4 inflicts attack -5 on the foe during combat. If unit's max special count value is greater than or equal to 3, and unit's attack can trigger unit special, or if foe's attack can trigger unit special, reduce the percentage of unit's non-special DR by half. Okay. Reduce damage from foe's attack. Wait, what? Hold on. If foe's attack can trigger unit special, reduces the percentage of unit's non-special DR skills by half. Is that him or is that the enemy? Because, like, he's cutting his own DR is the way it sounds like it's worded. There's no way he's cutting his own, right? It's got to be the enemy's. All right, then reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of the greater of unit's defense or res. And grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack during combat. Wow, that's a really strong B skill. You're getting special spiral, you're getting DR cut, you're getting bonus damage based on defense. Huh. Alright, also during combat, if unit's max special cooldown count value is greater than or equal to 3, and unit's attack can trigger unit special, when special triggers, deals damage equal to 20% of the greater of unit's defense or res, and neutralizes DR effects from foes' non-special skills. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. The way that he's doing it here is pretty good. Like, Special Spiral 4, you have to be, like, pre-charged, really, before combat. This is going to be in combat charging. So, like, before his first attack, he just charges it up. You can't really scowl this as effectively or pulse smoke it or things like that. It's hard to mess with this. All right, then also during combat, if his attack can trigger unit special, unit's next attack deals damage equal to 20% of the greater of unit's defense or res, and neutralizes reduced damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills. Okay, is he turning off the enemy's ability to cut DR? Because that's what this sounds like here. It sounds to me like he just nullifies the enemy's ability to cut DR. I think is what's happening. Alright, then he's got Kanto Control, which is obviously very good. And then Emblem Effect here. Enhanced Engage Special. If foe's range is 2 and units or foe's special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, reduce damage from foe's next attack by 40%. Once per combat, excluding AoEs. So this is what his ring is going to do, pretty much. Yeah, so it turns your special into a godlike reflexes, it looks like. You get, like, non-pierceable DR, I think. That's really good. I mean, non-pierceable DR from an emblem ring is pretty good. Yeah, he looks really good, man. This B skill actually seems nuts. What are the restrictions on this going to be, I wonder? This is very interesting. I mean, tanking might be back. Like, if he's able to nullify enemies, nullify DR. Alright, here we go. Let's see him in action here. I would have preferred if they had him fight like Leon or somebody. Nice attack animation, though. Oh, here we go in AR. Interesting. It's always something when they show units in AR, right? Alright, here we go with Reinhardt. With the quad and the color advantage, and he's just, like, getting... He's getting off so many Moonbows here, and he's still not going to finish off Ike, right? Alright, then we get our attack off, and then we heal a bunch. Actually, that was not a lot of heals. 7 points of HP. Oh, and then it's after combat healing is what it is, I guess. Huh. Alright, of course, they have to do Ike and Soren, right? Alright, sure. Oh, is that going to give him non-pierceable DR? That's interesting. So, like, now Duo Leon just gets non-pierceable DR. As if that guy wasn't a menace enough. You could just run, like, Iceberg Duo Leon, and then he has non-pierceable DR. Okay, sure. Sure. Alright, so this is going to be our banner. Alright, so of course we have Ike on red, and then he is accompanied by Embla and Elincia. Okay. That's not too shabby of a red pool. Embla's kind of fallen a little bit. You don't really need her anymore for defense, and then she's only marginally impactful in SD. We have too many... Like, you could just counter her hard with King Freyr or... like Duo Ymir, or like penalty cleansing and things like that. So like Embla's actually kind of fallen off a bit. Alright, then on green we've got Camilla, we've got Satyr, and then we have Nino. Oh, Nino's nice. That's a good green pull right there. Nino, Camilla, and Satyr is pretty nice for green. Alright, then on colorless we have Safi. We got Arvel, and then we have Tina. Tina was colorless, right? Yeah, so Safi and Tina have been ran pretty recently, weren't they? It doesn't feel that long ago, so they're already back. And then on blue, we've got Isadora, Mycin, and legendary female Byleth. Ike seems pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if his thing is really non-pierceable DR from his special, like, you combine that with his B skill, like, this is actually nuts. The amount of non-pierceable DR he's getting here. And then he's getting after combat healing, too. So, like, you can run units like Gate. I think Joel did a video about this before, talking about, like, after combat healing effects. So, units like Saline and Legendary Guinevere and Gatekeeper and things like that. All those allies that just give you free healing after combat. Like, that's starting to pile up at this point. Like, we're getting so many outside sources of healing that you can kind of sustain yourself a little bit. To an extent. And then he's getting, like, all of this. If this is non-pierceable DR, then yeah, this is pretty real. And it seems like on his Lagoo's friend skill, he also stops the enemies from piercing DR. That's what that sounds like to me. Yeah, neutralizes reduced damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills. So, like... Or is that him cutting the enemy's DR, or is that him blocking enemies from cutting DR? God damn it. Why does this game have to be so hard to understand? Like, I feel like until I use the unit, I don't know what they do. Alright, but I guess that's going to wrap us up for this banner breakdown, guys. So, Emblem Ike, he's going to be coming in hot on the 29th, so in pretty much 2 days. I'd like to get him, just to, like, mess around with him, and also, dude, the Emblem Ring looks pretty bonkers. There's so many naughty units you could give that to just give them non-pierceable DR. That doesn't sound very fun at all. But, I mean, there we are, right? Like, certainly an impactful Emblem Ring that he's got. So, yeah, he seems like a worthwhile summon. I'm just going to put that out there. Alright, is that everything they have to say? Yep. Okay, so that's going to wrap us up for this video, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the coverage on Emblem Ike. Still kind of unsure about this artwork, but... I mean, what are you going to do? You couldn't get Kita Senri to draw all of them. So... All right, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow when we get the data mines, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing some more information on this skill right here. So that should also be in the data mine.